Hey everybody, and for today's progressive programming workout, we're going to go ahead and complete our final session of the secondary strength, which is today our overhead squat. So we've been flip-flopping between the thrusters and the overhead squats. In today's session, we are going to build to a 1 rep max in a total of 7 sets. So think of this as 7 sets to build to a 1 rep max, prioritizing our full range of motion and control through every rep. Now, getting set up into this one, what we want to emphasize is making sure that we are as organized and engaged as possible. So as we unrack the barbell off the rack, get your hands set into our snatch grip position, or if we are working with a little narrower grip, that's fine. But just make sure that when you go to press that or jerk the bar overhead, that we are allowing ourselves to catch and receive it in a position that's going to be sustainable for the full overhead squat. Now, once we get ourselves into that, just make sure, I want to emphasize that you are not required to drop the bar back down to the neck after reps to re-rack it. My suggestion, especially as the weight gets heavier, is to just bring it down in front. So drop it to the floor or bring it down to the hang position, and then you could adjust your grip and clean it to re-rack it. Just try to avoid bringing it behind the neck, especially if we are not super consistent with how we receive it in that racked position. Now, once we have finished off our overhead squat, we are going to test a benchmark 2K row. So 2,000 meters as fast as possible. Not long ago, we did test a 5K row. So if we have that data available, we can look at that and then assume, or even look at your results when you look into the summary and find what you are sustaining for every 1,000 meters. And what we can think about is maybe take 5, 10, or even potentially 15 seconds off of what your 500 meter split pace was. So using that information, if you have the data available, can be a good way to help strategize in how we want to approach the 2K row. Big thing we want to emphasize, though, is set this up in your monitor. So that way we're going to select workout, new workout, single distance, 2,000 meter row for time, hit that check mark and start ripping on it. 2,000 meters, have fun.